What up, people? Welcome back. Crazy weather last night here in South Texas. I thought Matt was joking. We were getting ready to watch the World Series, so we were all hanging out at Mom and Dad's house, and Mom had said something about it possibly raining, and then Matt said, "Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain real heavy with some hail." And we hadn't had rain in a long time, so I just kind of said, "Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it." Well, I believed it because I saw it. It was, I think Corpus Christi got a good rain ban, and then just to the west of Corpus, probably about an hour or so maybe, Alice, Texas, not Dallas, Alice. I was on Facebook and they were posting videos of their yards, and some of the yards had it was just stacked up full of hail. It looked like it had snowed, and just a bunch of rain, and then we were watching the radar, and it was just traveling. It went straight through Alice, and it went straight over Kingsville. And I was telling Matt, I said, "No, this stuff's gonna miss. It looked like the tail end of it's gonna hit Rivera, and then the worst of it's gonna hit out towards our uncle's house. He lives between Rivera and the beach, and we were thinking it was gonna hit the beach, which is still Rivera Beach, like within 8 miles of our house, and we started hearing bink, 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 bink. Looked out and it started just hailing like crazy. Matt had just ran outside, moved his car underneath the oak tree in the front, and then I was on my e-bike, so I usually drive that around or ride that around town here instead of riding them in my truck for some reason. I don't know why, but I hauled butt back to my place, jumped in the truck and put it under one of the trees over there where Baxter's grave is. I figured that was probably the one that would be able to block the most hail, and got the dogs inside, had all my windows open in the house because it was nice and cool, put the windows up, turned the TV up loud because the dogs were scared of thunder, and I went back to go watch the game, and the storm hit pretty good. It hailed quite a bit. I think the biggest we got was almost golf ball size here at our place, and then it was traveling down Interstate 69, which is the highway right here, and we were watching KIII, Channel 3 News on YouTube, and they were talking about Rivera and Ricardo saying if you're out, take cover, try not to be on the highway right there because they said upwards of softball size hail was hitting south of here, and people are riding on the freeway, so they're telling them to take caution, try not to drive in it because it would definitely tear up your vehicle. And I got on Facebook this morning and saw, I think it was the Kingsville Chili's. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. But somebody had filmed, the power was out in there, and it just looked like a tornado going through there basically, and the cars got all messed up. I think it was Kingsville. I could be wrong. Like I said, I saw it on Facebook. It didn't say the city, but it kind of looked like that. So I don't know. Crazy night. Crazy night. I'm still 2 days ahead on my videos, which it's hard for me to keep that in, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. It's hard for me to think that I'm ahead on videos. I'm never ahead, and basically I got a video coming out tomorrow on Monday. That'll be the last video with Jason in it and Danielle, and then after that it's just me again working. So like I said, they're a little backed up, but yeah, it's just crazy, all the crazy weather last night, and then the World Series just ended. I'm not a fan of either team really. I don't like anything California basically. Sorry if you're from California watching, but you live in a shithole state. But anyways, don't like the Dodgers. I was going for the underdog, the Blue Jays. They hadn't won since '93, and they ended up choking at the end. I just spilled coffee all over my fake leg. Good thing it was fake. Oh well, whatever. That's how my life is. But I think what I want to do, like I mentioned on one of the other videos, on whichever video and whatever channel it was, I can't remember these days, said I'm getting more and more completed on the house, and like I said, I want to do other things outside of just strictly building my house right now. So I've been trying to get other stuff done. I took advantage of, not really took advantage, but I guess yes I did, of Jason and Danielle being down. He offered help to do some stuff around the property that I needed, and I took advantage of it. Same thing when I went up to visit them, they took advantage of me to help put up the fence, and I don't mean that in a bad way. We took advantage of the opportunity to have extra pair of hands, is how I should say it, I guess. But we definitely got stuff done. Y'all saw the attic ladder install yesterday. Y'all saw us epically fail trying to put the tire on the tractor. It's hit or miss with that. We've done it. I think I've seen Jason do it before on a lawnmower at Shoot Dang Ranch one time, I think, and I think we got it like the first try. So I don't know. It was an epic fail, but whatever. Not everything goes smooth, as you saw on the attic ladder pull down video. How I had everything marked out how I thought it was supposed to be. I did the rough openings correct, and it just happened my hallway was just that short where it was hitting, and we were able to adjust it and get it fixed. But you just gotta roll with the punches. Not everything goes smooth. But yes, very, 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 very much needed rain. I don't know how much we got. It was a downpour for like an hour, something like that. But it was enough to probably perk up all the grass here soon. Everything's kind of burned up down here. We hadn't had rain in forever. I've still been going probably at least once, maybe twice a week if I'm feeling it. I go around and I'll water all my plants, all my trees. I just don't really care about the grass right now. It's not that much of a priority, but I dropped a lot of money on all my fruit trees and other trees and stuff around the property, and I want to continue to let them thrive. So got my security out there. I forgot to let Tucker and Daisy out. I just got done feeding the goats for about 6 months. I didn't feed them at all. I didn't need to feed them. We had an abundance of grass and brush, and they would drink out of the pond. And over the last several months, they've eaten it down. There's still a lot of stuff. I know on videos it looks very, very dusty because it is, but there's still a lot of area for them to eat. I was working in the pond, which you'll see sometime this week, and on the main channel, and the south berm still has a lot of grass. They still have probably 100-foot stretch of tree lines to eat in, the salt cedars. It's very fun watching them. Like I said, people always ask why we have goats. I like going out there and just watching them just be goats. It's cool just seeing how they interact. They headbutt each other. They chase each other. They play. They bounce. They climb. And like I said, we have 10 females and a male, so it's a female-dominated world in the goat industry here at South Texas Roots. And some of them girls are very very psycho. They headbutt each other, and they're sitting there eating in their trough. Like this morning, I buy cracked corn now. I'll give them a big scoop of cracked corn in the morning, and then they have 3 or 4 bales of hay they can eat, and then they go on free range. But I put the corn out this morning, and it was a 55-gallon barrel cut in half, and I put it out in the middle of their pen. I'll put all their food in. They'll just line up in a circle around it, and then old Daisy May, the oldest goat, and yes, we have 2 animals called Daisy May, my dog and a goat. Didn't know that they named their goat Daisy May, and that's why I don't know. It's funny. Who the hell names their goat and dog the same thing? But I don't know. Daisy May, the oldest one, she's the queen of the group, and herd. I guess that's a group of goats. But she would go there and headbutt all of them and hit them in their stomachs and kind of tell them like, "Hey, I'm the head honcho around here, and let me eat first." So it's kind of entertaining. But yeah, that's what I've got going on. Stuff working on my house, my yard, the pond area, and then I'm gonna start a series here. Not a series. I'm gonna incorporate in between all my other videos. I'm gonna start renovating mom and dad's house as well. It's an old house. It's the house we grew up in. It was my dad's grandmother's house. So my great grandmother's house. It was just a small 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house when they got it. They had built on a master bedroom and bathroom for mom and dad. Jason and I shared a room. Matt had his own, and then mom and dad had their master suite that dad had built in the back. And then in 1995, we were 10 years old, and dad and mom decided they needed to add on to the house, decided we needed our own rooms, and built a 2-car garage with 3 bedrooms upstairs above it and a bathroom. And dad did the majority of that, which is crazy. But 30 years later, basically, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna start renovating. I went upstairs yesterday. It starts with little things, light bulbs, changing out fans if you need it, updating some of the blinds over the years messed up, updating the blinds. We hadn't been up there in years, basically. I can't remember the last time I slept up there, but some of it just needs to be cleaned. It's just dirty up there. Some of there's some dust and stuff like that on the floor. It's just old, been up there for a while. Mom and Dad never go up there, and now that we have a niece in our family, and Jason and Danielle come down more, they're going to come down more often, is what they said, with the baby to visit. I told Mom that I would take it upon myself to go up there and start cleaning up a little bit, and anything that's messed up, I'll start replacing it, and I'll do it on video. She's like, "Don't show nothing too bad." I said, "Mom, it's not that bad. Like, you built it in 1995. That's 30 years ago. Stuff's going to be outdated. It just is what it is." And some light bulbs just burn out. Some switches just mess up after 30 years of not, or I don't know how long it's been since all those lights have been turned on and off, but things need to be replaced. Flooring will be replaced at some point. I think I might wait until Jason and Danielle come down, and maybe him and I can pull out all the old carpet and put in some wood floors up there at some point. Fun fact about the upstairs, this is how cool our parents were when we were kids. They let us pick out the carpet color and the wall color. Now, in the 90s, America's team, the Cowboys, was rocking and rolling, winning the Super Bowls left and right. We were huge Cowboys fans. We said, we want blue carpet and light blue walls, or white, like Dallas Cowboys colors, and they let us. So there's blue carpet up there. So I said, that's a little outdated, but we can eventually pull it out and put some flooring down, and I don't know, just make that look a lot better. And when they come down, they have a place to stay now that is a little more updated. And told Mom I'll make my way downstairs at some point, and some windows have blinds, some don't. It just is what it is. Over the years, they mess up, and like I said, at some point I'll go in, and I'm not sure if they're going to do the same blinds that I have, the 2-inch blinds, or if they're going to go with normal ones. I was talking to both Mom and Dad yesterday, so I don't know, just a lot of updates on the house. I think you guys would enjoy that, or may enjoy that. Maybe give it some, upstairs the paint is pretty fresh. Downstairs, if they want to change anything up, I can paint that as well. And yeah, so a lot of stuff coming up, and a lot of different things, not just stuck in my house working every single video. I like to mix it up, and not only for you guys, but for myself. I get burnt out on it just like you do, seeing just the same stuff every video. So I don't know, trying to switch it up and do more of a, not really a daily vlog, because I feel like a daily vlog, you're sitting there just talking a lot and not really doing much. But I've been doing daily videos for a week now. I don't know how long I'm going to keep that up. I may go back to just doing a couple of videos a week and kind of spread them out, like maybe every other day or something, give myself a little bit more of a break in between. But for now, I'll just keep it up as long as I need to or can, and benefit from it in the process. Every day you do projects, the yard looks a little better, the house looks a little more completed. And yesterday I went out in Mom and Dad's backyard and started weed eating back there. And we have the well company coming out this week to complete the well pump, so that'd be amazing. They're going to put in some solar, and I believe they're going to put in some pretty heavy duty pipe and stuff out there for the solar panels to be on. And like I said, hopefully this week we will have running water in that pond, and it'll kind of make sense a little bit later on the main channel. When you watch the videos, it'll start making sense. It'll all start falling in place. So anyways, that's all I got. 14 minutes is way too long to be chit-chatting this early in the morning. Time change has messed with me. I got up at 7 o'clock today, which would have been 8 o'clock normal time, which kind of threw me off. I'm usually up earlier than that, but I slept really good last night, and it was nice and sunny when I got up. So anyways, I'm going to take advantage of today, the nice weather. 78 degrees is a high, nice and sunny. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys have a great day. We're going to get back to work, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.